delivering cargo.
Thank you. I gave her the medicine. She says she's feeling better already. But I'm not kidding myself. Even if they did work that fast, the doctor said she needs a lot more than antibiotics. She's carrying our child. I want her looked at as soon as possible. Please, I need you to go to the doctor for me. He's got some kind of machine. Thinks it might help. I couldn't make out the details. Damn connection kept dropping out. But someone needs to go and fetch it. Take anything you need from that shelf. Hell, just take all of it.
Good work.
Clients requested that you complete this order as soon as possible. In other words, speed will determine your eval. Keep in mind, however, that when operating outside network coverage, you won't be able to fabricate additional items. You'll need to choose carefully from the equipment provided by the client. Now, the clock won't start until you set out. So, take your time to get your gear in order before you do.
怎么说呢？这个车真厉害，上山入地啊，上山啊不能入海，哈哈。但是事实上我不需要这些东西啊，我的血袋非常的多，我看一下啊，要血袋高容量啊，然后血袋，哎，高容量只有一个吗？哦，这边高容量非常多，所以不用了，这样子就好了。OK， 按错了啊！我不知道该怎么讲啊，怎么说呢？哦 ，OK， 看错了，我以为是有东西可以交啊。反正我已经上山入地了啊，就继续开场，开着这个货卡到处跑。啊，哦对吼，我来时的路没有录影，我就来个怎么回去吧，就知道我是怎么来的。这个卡车超强的，啊，这个货卡超级厉害的，堪称无敌啊！我不用理他。Go go go！ 不过在雪地开车会滑来滑去，就是了。好，这样走这边过来了啊！这个卡车真的是上天入地啊，对吧？这是我行走路线，非常的神奇的路线。哎呦 ，OK。哦，超滑的！我是怎么走的？我有点忘了啊，往右。哦，看到自己的足迹了。因为下山比较不耗什么电，我就不补电了。刚刚有一个充电柱。到这边就血就变少了，抓地力就会变好一点。要不然在雪山上那个抓地力超级可怕的。这边也是，哎呦，用屁股下去也是不错的一个方法。 用这种滑来滑去的方式滑。啊，这边不知道谁在那爆一个油桶，看一下，我确认一下啊，往左。这是开拓水晶吧？对吧？这太多了，而且有点多的，很多了。然后，这里是上不去的吧？对，这边才对啊。怎么说呢？我好不容易又收集了一大堆的这个陶瓷啊，想说要把那个很麻烦的那一条，有一条超麻烦的，就是要过河，但是又没有合适的地方过，就那个河太深了，水太急，河太深这样子。然后我就收集了好多的陶瓷跟金属，好不容易盖了路之后，才发现我盖错位置啊。不过我也就算了，我也懒得重新来了啊。就是我后来盖错之后，就干脆将错就错，把后面这一段全部盖起来。可是这一段我觉得它这个设计真的是有点麻烦，变成是我每次要上这条公路，我都必须要绕到这下面来。走开！不对，我现在去找医生，不能走这条公路，因为这条公路是不会到医生的啊。找医生的话要走这边。实际上，如果有滑索的话，速度会很快，但是因为我车上很多货品啊，那如果我离车子太远的话，那个货物就会被判定为那个遗失啊，好，医生过来，哇，这边就这样子就。其实回来很快啊，去的时候很慢，因为去的时候那个上坡很陡啊，所以就很慢。好了，那就演示到这就好了啊，那继续切掉。
Sam, access the delivery terminal.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
There you are. The Mountaineer just contacted me. The treatment I prescribed isn't working. We need to act fast. I hoped the antibiotics would alleviate the worst of the symptoms, but it looks like we're past that stage. An infection like this so late in the pregnancy can cause any number of complications. Even if she survives, there is a risk she could suffer brain damage, even brain death. Now, I need you to deliver this prototype bioprinter and remote medical terminal to the Mountaineer. If you can connect them to me via the chiral network, I can use this equipment to diagnose the patient's condition and provide treatment. The terminal will allow them to transmit their genetic code, with which I can formulate a DNA vaccine for printing. At present, only vaccines utilizing viruses and other non-living components can be generated in this fashion, but future advancements may free us of this limitation. It should go without saying, but this is delicate equipment. Don't break it, whatever you do. Oh, and, thank you.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo
有个冒烟了，没有冒烟还好，还可以。
You're here. Oh, thank God. She's barely holding on. It's a good thing you hurried.
啊，应该可以连上网络了吧
？The doctor said we need a chiral connection for this to work. So, hook us up. We'll join the UCA, whatever it takes. Go ahead.
还有2个洞，哎呀，真可怕。
Doctor?
Okay, I'll activate the terminal from my end. Just a moment. Everything's going to be all right. With this device, I can examine her as if I were actually there. The manipulators on the terminal perfectly reflect my movements here. And with the bioprinter, I can provide a custom-made vaccine. It's just a shame my better half hasn't had a chance to build any more of these things. You're looking at the only ones we have. Don't worry, though. We'll do everything we can to ensure your child is safely delivered.
Oh, thank you. This is incredible.
You should thank him. The network he's helping to build is going to change the face of medicine forever. All right. Let's have a look at you.
You've brought us the next best thing to a live-in Dr. Sam. Thank you so much.
Nicely done. BB-28 will be back in action soon. The kid's a real trooper. Stay the course, Sam.
Heads up, Sam. Got a fresh order for you from a certain mountaineer. It'll take you to a region not yet covered by the chiral network. Suffice it to say, this is a chance to change that. Look into it as soon as you can.
我的车不知道撑不撑得住啊。
Order available. Please.
先把陶瓷 A 走，缺陶瓷。哎，等等，背上那个也把它丢上去。啊，这个没有给他，糟糕。 OK， 承接订单。哦，摄影师啊，反方向还好，我以为是要继续往前啊。力量手套是干嘛的？
Oh, you're gonna love power gloves. They provide a major boost to arm and grip strength. If you're scaling a cliff with a rope, you'll be able to make your way to the top a lot faster. You'll also notice a difference when lifting heavy cargo. And that's not all. Ever take a tumble down a steep slope? You probably tried to slow your descent with your hands, right? Well, if you've got these on, you'll be able to stop yourself that much more quickly. Just promise me you won't try punching someone, okay? That's not what they're for.
OK， 又有新玩意了，装一个来个。只要数值还不错。啊？哦，吓我一跳。戴上手套，当然要戴上啊，不然嘞。然后要把这个刚刚没弄到丢上去。 OK， 好，那接下来就是重复跑路的过程啊，就先不展示了，切掉，前往摄影师家路上啊 ，Go Go Go！ 哎，什么？啊？可以顺中，好，捡。哎呀，因为不靠这些路边的，其实。 很多地方都没办法靠那个什么接单的方式达到5颗星啊，所以路上多少还是要捡一捡的。然后我看一下，应该过得去吧？从这里过来，好 ，Go！ 应该是这里抓。 又是雪山啊！看你弄错！哦，大石头！ 电影导演啊，这里上不上？没错，Go Go Go， 应该是没有到大腿上的程度啊。对，这个好，这个还算好找，不错不错。然后等一下去找小作家。
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Go Go Go。OK， 对，是啊。
You're from Bridges, right? You don't have anything else for me, do you? No? Okay. Never mind. Never thought I'd receive a delivery in such excellent condition.
啊，不到1颗星啊。
Hey, I have a favor to ask. Do you think you could find my father's camera for me? It's kind of a long story, but he used to conduct field research in the area. My father believed that the key to understanding the Death Stranding was hidden here, somewhere in the caves and strata. But he passed away before he could complete his work, leaving me to finish what he started. And not long ago, I found something amazing. I was sure it was what my father had been looking for, even if I couldn't see how it related to the Death Stranding myself. What I needed was an expert opinion, someone who could look at what I'd found and tell me what it meant. So, I grabbed my father's camera and set out to document my discovery. Took pictures of every last detail. But on the way back, I spotted a group of armed men and I panicked, dropped everything and ran like hell. Thankfully, they never saw me, but when I stopped running, I realized the camera was gone, case and all. I've been trying to pluck up the courage to go and look for it ever since. But then, I remembered that the cargo tag was still on the case. And I figured, you being with Bridges and all, that you might have a way to pinpoint its location. Please, I'd give anything to have it back. I'm gonna put in the order. Please understand, that camera means everything to me. Until I know it's safe, I can't think about anything else. There's a terminal there you can use if you want to get started right away. Here. It's what I'd take if I were going myself. Knock yourself out.
Good work.
啊，又要去撞人了，开车撞人。没错。哦，这么多好东西，可惜我不需要啊。我看非致命突击步枪、震爆散弹枪、半水枪、电击炸弹、建造机、装甲板。是真的没有很需要啦。这个好像也不错，震爆散弹枪这样。哦，是不用了，我直接开枪撞人，开车撞人，不是开枪，开车撞人就好了。
Order assigned.
还有什么东西我看看，让我们瞧瞧。这边有。哦，不是，好 ，Let's go。送货到府啊！浑身都是血。
Oh, wow. Thank you. I was afraid I'd never see it again. exactly like it always did. Oh, you don't know what this means to me.
Oh.
It was my father's idea to move all the way out here. He thought he could get to the bottom of the Death Stranding all by himself. And we were right behind him. But look where it got us. If you hadn't come along when you did, the camera would be gone, and all our hard work would have been lost before anyone had a chance to see it. We can't let that happen. The world needs to hear about this. Someone out there will know what it means. So, connect us up. We want to be a part of the UCA.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
I truly hope our work will help to make a difference. Thanks again. I hope we get to meet again before too long.
Sam, it's Hartman. That camera you recovered contains some fascinating footage. The data stored on it was automatically shared with us after you added the photographer's shelter to the network, along with her father's research materials. Anyway, my lab still doesn't have a high-speed chiral connection, but I was able to check one of the images against a database at HQ. Based on my preliminary calculations, and the photographic and documentary evidence in our archives, I would estimate the paintings to be in the region of 30,000 years old, if not older. The artists were likely Neanderthals or other precursors who were migrating across the continent. See the dolphin-like creatures there? At the time, the cave would have been situated even farther from the coast than it is now. So how could the artists possibly have encountered dolphins? Answer: they couldn't. It is my belief that they had a brush not with dolphins, but with beach things. And that would mean the Death Stranding is not the first phenomenon of its kind, that it has happened before. Since the birth of our planet, countless species have gone extinct, from bacteria to dinosaurs. Scientists refer to the largest known mass extinctions as the Big Five. But there have, of course, been many other extinction events, albeit on a smaller scale. What if the artists were trying to document one such event, that of their own extinction? It would be the first record in Earth's history of a Death Stranding. And it would also lend credence to my theories. The sooner you come and connect me to the network, the sooner we'll know. Just imagine the mysteries we'll be able to solve. I'll be waiting, Sam.
Wonderful news, Sam. BB-28's vitals are nearly within optimal operating parameters. Just before I called, it opened its eyes. It was looking all over, as if searching for someone. And then, our eyes met. For a moment, I think. I tell you, it was almost enough to make me want to keep the kid for myself. Anyway, I still need to run diagnostics and make adjustments as needed. However, the fluctuating local chiral levels could pose a problem. Think you can bring one more site into the network? Once you have, and once I have subsequently confirmed that BB is functioning reliably, I'll release it into your custody. This is the last step. I promise. Just one more site. That's all we should need. Good luck.
啊，还有一个地点，我看看，还有一个地点。刚刚是不是有电话要来是吗？有吗？有吗？没有。 焦点，可以。摄影师啊，三节式可以。
Sam Bridges, there's someone we need you to deliver a package to. She's a strange bird. It lives even higher up in the clouds than we do. And the research she's doing, well, it's out there and then some. And we're talking straight up occult stuff, though she wouldn't be very happy hearing me say so. And she claims she's delving into the mysteries of the cosmos. Anyway, I found this rock out in the mountains with a handprint on it. And when I mentioned it to her, she got all excited. I honestly don't know what kind of close encounter she thinks it signifies. But I was wondering if you could bring it to her for me. And joining the UCA has opened my eyes to a few things. Like how there are all these people out there trying to make sense of the Death Stranding in their own way. And sure, her ideas may sound like the ravings of a lunatic to me, but they clearly mean something to her, and I'd like to help her out. With your assistance, that is. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
哦吼，新的路线是吧？先交货。
And thank you for coming.
亮粒子，哈哈，加的好少哦。
By the way.
哦，好吧，好吧。东西越来越多啦。
Here's hoping you don't run into any trouble.
好了，接单接单。嗯。
Order assigned.
哇塞，还真的是很远。这个不知道去不去得了，卡车应该可以吧？
Sam, it's just like the one at South Knot City. A vortex loaded with so much chiralium that it's almost off the charts. Slowly but surely, it's creeping closer to us here in Mountain Knot. At least that's what I think, but I can't see it. Not with the naked eye. But the data doesn't lie. It's the same temporal phenomenon that you told me dropped you in a war zone.
I told you. But that wasn't.
The Cupid's limiter can handle most chiral spikes, but we didn't plan for another supercell.
Another supercell?
I told you it was the same as before.
Mama, is that you?
You got me, Sam. It's been a while. But not really. Moing and Machno, we're the same. One body, one mind, one being. There's no point in trying to draw a distinction, not in this world. We're all connected. Remember that.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo.
Sam Bridges, I've been expecting you. The Mountaineer told me all about you. This handprint you brought me, or stencil as I prefer to call it, is a vital clue. It hails from an era long before the dawn of human history. I'm going to date it and lay bare the cause of the Death Stranding. And when I do, all the secrets of the cosmos shall be revealed. Did you know this mountain used to be a pyramid in ancient times? It's true. You won't find a place closer to the beach than this. To the wellspring, a source of untold power. How else do you think that chiral network of yours works? But I digress. Show me the stencil. Thank you. It's in excellent condition.
总算是送上来了。哇，这家伙这边最后那一小段卡车有点困难，偏了一点点，那个卡车就会往旁边整个偏滑走，所以没办法，我只好用走路的方式走上来了。
All right, connect me to the chiral network. Now I have everything I need to date the stencil. Once I have my results, I'll share them with you and your colleagues at Bridges. You've done a good thing, Sam. If you find anything else, be sure to bring it straight to me. I'll be waiting. You should take this. I'm certain that it will be of use to you in your journey.
哦，装饰品。
Until we meet again, my friend.
Sam, it worked. BB-28 is in excellent condition. No evidence of lingering attachments or homesickness either. Perhaps its memory was erased after all. All that remains is for you to hook it up and take it for a run. I was hoping to return it to you as soon as possible, but I don't want to. I mean, I do, but it's a little more complicated than that.
What?
We've got a problem. You may have heard about the massive supercell heading right for Mountain Knot City. I left my facility to perform some additional tests on the BB in the field, and now I find myself unable to return. You know the cabin on the mountainside, northeast of Mountain Knot? Let's meet there.
现在嘞，我们要去找 Deadman 亡人啊！希望这一次不会遇到那个风暴，太严重。他的是一阵一阵的，他的那个什么暴风雪是一阵一阵的。 我之前来尝试的时候，就遇到特大暴风雪，完全看不到路啊，这个超无言的。哎，这怎么这样子干？幸好的是我还活着回来了，没有把车摔爆。快，一直不断的确认位置。航快，这些人都看得清楚的时候，航快想办法盯上去，要不然等一下就像这样。哎呀，哎呦呀，哎呦，不要这么上去。开始打滑啊！惨了，惨了，惨了啊！看不见。哦，看不见了。可以尬上去。别！停！啊，回到原点。啊！天哪！又看不到路了，好。现在在哪里都不知道了啊！歪了，完全歪了。哎呦天哪！这外面是用蒙的吧？我要尽量接近点，然后我再用手走上去，要不然货车离我太远，到时候货物变遗失很麻烦的。好像有点进展啊！那只是一块大的，糟糕！那怎么打？有点淡掉了，很好。再淡点。好，我看看我现在应该怎么走上，要补档。哦，有希望。看看，好，右边。真让我走上来了，不错，运气好，这次。趁这个还看得清楚的情况下，快加速进入。走吧。然后看一下对面在哪儿，在后面。没有退出就行啊。OK， 一路直上应该就可以了。天哪，你干嘛住那么高啊？真的是。哎呀，右上方啊，看到。别！不要啊！不要在这种时候。什么情形？所以又要打 BOSS 了之类的，去吧。 历经了千辛万苦啊。第7章了。
Sam!
Dead man.
Oh, thank God I got through.
Where are you?
No idea. I'm seeing tanks and soldiers. The uniforms date back over a century. World War II era, I suspect. Did you see the man leading the soldiers?
No.
I think it's the guy you told us about.
The born and bred warrior asshole who's gunning for BB?
He must be our ticket home, right?
Don't ask me. This is only my second time. And without BB, he'll be hard to find.
Lucky for you, I've got BB here in tip-top shape, just waiting for you. Where should we meet?
Is there anything unusual or distinct near you?
I'm in the sewers. Hang on. I can see a tower through a hole. A square tower, right above my position.
Gotcha. I'll find it and search for a sewer entrance. Can you sit tight for now?
Gladly. I won't move an inch.
Yeah, well, if I'm slow, you might have to.
What?
That warrior asshole. He wasn't after me. He was after BB.
Fuck me.
Right. If he's looking for anyone, it's you.
Oh no. Hurry the hell up, Sam.
Keep it together. I'm on my way. And don't hook up BB either. You'll lead him straight to you.
Oh boy.
Not that you would, since you hate them.
I just did because I was scared to death.
Disconnect, now.
Already done.
Don't let him take BB.
How? If he shows up with his soldiers, what do you expect me to do? Fight back? If I have to choose between BB and myself, well...
You won't. I'm ending the call.
Sam, it's not easy being me. No wife, no children, no friends. And so I sought solace, sought company in the dead. Over time, I made them a part of me. 70% of who I am today. But meeting you has opened my eyes. You're very special, Sam.
所以我的东西掉光了，我要重新捡了。然后说有个方形的塔，先东西捡捡。应该是顺着东西这样一路捡过去就可以了吧？哦，鞋带，鞋带。不过说真的，小岛真的是做了一辈子的战争游戏。哎呦呦，让他不要做战争游戏，好像也不太，应该说不管他怎么做好。Oh shit！ 怎么做都是有战争的味道在里面，这样子。哎，过不去啊！这不是在不在啊？对，血带不知道够不够，没有带很多。啊，对，这边。还有烟雾弹，对，我的鞋带，多带点鞋带，不然到时候敲电子。路应该是走这边吧？他说下水道。哦，这是那个大金鱼。烟雾弹不需要，烟雾弹不自己搭。应该是在他说有个建筑物的下方，不是这里吗？ 哇，跳上去吗 ？No， 好吧，我得另外想办法了。还是说，就往这就对了。哦，这里啊。聚光灯模式啊，你看，有聚光灯模式吗？我怎么不知道有聚光灯模式？好，第二个是吗？力量手套。啊？为啥完全没有？好像没有啊。这边是死地，好了，算了，直接走吧。
You did good. See you soon.
反正用扫描器也是看得到大概的。刚讲了哦，小岛做了一辈子的政治游戏，真的，现在连做这个游戏都会不免的会习惯性的把战争的东西搞进来吧，大概感觉上是这样子啦。着急哦，跳。再多拿点，避免到时候发生什么意外。
Can you hear me?
刚刚那个洞是吧？
Over here. Sam.
Lou.
The little one should be working again. Let me see. Oh, well then. Maybe this is a special beach for soldiers who died in battle.
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
Discard precious hardware? Never. So, do you still share memories? I see.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down as you get us both out of here.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
OK， 来去打 BOSS 了，应该是打 BOSS 吧。话说，到底要怎么开那个电灯模式啊？搞半天看不懂，算了，不理他了。这里吗 ？No， 下吗 ？No， 右吗？右边是工具啊。哦 ，OK。前面还可以一直走。哦，死路了。整理一下好了。
I want my baby back. Let's pick up the pace. Ride him up.
换手榴弹，人好多。OK， 就这个。延迟哦！哈，超烦的延迟啊！不管了。 算了，透过转接卡玩，好嘞，直接就手弹了。还在这边吗？丢到。还好血袋过多。再拿个血袋好了，安全第一，不然到时候翻车了。哎，在哪儿？在哪儿？行吗？在这儿，在这儿，是吧？哎呀，这样也可以跌倒。啊，小兵就用这个。哎呀！ OK， 丢炸了，榴弹，在哪？在哪？嗯哼。在哪？ 跑真快，这个。确认一下我的血袋够不够？很多，很好。那手榴弹呢？手榴弹，应该也 OK 了，应该也 OK 的。好像是溜进去了吧？ 正前方是吧？往后！哎呦！我要绕个路，要不然上不去啊！哎，这也没了啊！糟糕了！哎，这里。 对哦，都忘了，趁着血雾的状态下，赶快。啊，这样快多了。OK， 又要再来一次了，是吗？不错了。 在很远，算了，不拿了。Go！ 这一张。
Back it up.
都没了，这下不大妙啊！我用太凶了。快装枪啊！结束了吗？哦。
This is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison.
哦，中了那么多枪，还有 S 哦，好吧，简单的是模式嘛。啊，又是漫长读取了。刚打到一半才想起来，丢出血雾之后会用一般枪械打，也是有那个带血功能的，就算是沾上血了这样子，威力是变强。对 BT 来说，完全忘了这回事，还好打一半想起来了，要不然还得到处跑去找那个手榴弹，手榴弹会不够用。哦，准备进入了。
Lou, how's little Lou doing?
No response.
Well, look at that. That child's taking a shine to me. You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead. I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time. The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him. Because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time. He didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat. I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial, grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No ka, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother, no afterlife, no beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it, because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see. I looked him up in our database. Found a match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
OK， 好，这个超长段的打 BOSS， 然后加剧情差不多了啊，那就这一期就先到这了。那么就希望大大们能够给个订阅、按赞、分享、小铃铛啊！那我们下期再见了，拜拜。